Go. Right, let me just do a quick sound test, guys, as usual. Although the delay is absolutely shocking. Can you even hear the game in the background of here? Okay. Shall we put some music on? Sorry if that was a bit loud, guys. Should be a bit louder now. Okay. Bear with me, bear with me. Okay. We should be okay like that. So, in terms of the setup here, I think I left my water bottle as well. That's not good. I left my water bottle. Okay, so first of all, I'm not happy with the last place that I was shiny hunting. We did find a ghost zone here, but it didn't have Gengar, and because of the way trading is in this game, I can't trust people to send back, so I need one which is just Gengar. But if we can, so if we find a ghost zone, because we've got a poison level 3, we'll guarantee get Gengar. If we find a ghost zone, so like this one is a ghost zone, so Haunter is the guarantee one here. We need to keep cycling through because that one didn't go well. I went to it and it was Haunter, there were no Gengar. So we're gonna do it. Whilst I'm doing this, I'm also sorting out other things. So I'm going to be doing a bit of back and forth. The good news, I finally found my old capture card. So I mean, it's still it's not a problem because the new capture card I've got is really good for traveling and streaming whilst traveling off the go. So the point of it, so that's really good. So it's still worth having. But I found this one, so it means we're going to be able to set up having the screen at the bottom doing something. Because at the moment, I use it just for throwing on whatever we're shiny hunting, which I need to do. Let me just quickly get an image of who we're going to be shiny hunting. But yeah, to make use of the bottom, what we're going to do is I'm going to set it up so that we have one of my switches just doing a nice chill Pokemon Let's Go stream, because the effort I have to put in with shiny hunting in that is completely different. So we can kind of shiny hunt 2 games at the same time. So I can set that up on the bottom, and then in the middle we'll have ZA or Sword and Shield or whatever else, something which we're actively having to shiny hunt. So I think that's what we'll do. I'm just quickly throwing this image in so you guys can see what we're going to be hunting. So here we are. This is our new shiny hunt. Like I said, I am going to be doing a few other things at the same time because I'm going through all my collection and selling things that It's not that I don't want them, it's kind of liquidating some of my collection and just turning it into other things that I'm collecting. So that's kind of what we're doing. It's also really made me want to do a nostalgic stream where we go through like Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap, stuff like that. So that's one thing I'm thinking of doing, because going through all my old stuff has really made me want to do it. Or I can't capture card it. Can't capture card the DS systems, but I can get the webcam, so we could technically do some shiny hunting on them whilst having like a Switch game as well. So there's no rush. We have 2 capture cards now, and 3 Switches, so like we can do it. But if we're going to use the DS, it would have to be like the webcam. The quality won't be as good, but like we can still go through some of the like more classic stuff. Come on. We need the ghost one with Gengar. That's a medium zone, so it could have Gengar because there is more than just the ones it shows, but I don't think that he. So we finally got Shalford Frostlass. We finally got. Oh, sorry, chat. I just weren't even looking there. Start panting like a dog. How about no? What do you think this is? I don't even. I think YouTube chat is way weirder than Twitch chat. Twitch chat has its moments. It really does. But YouTube takes the biscuit. Message retracted. I mean, I've already seen it now. Like, I've already read it out. What's the point of retracting it? Are you playing Pokemon? Yep. I am. I'd really struggle shiny hunting for Gengar if we weren't going to be playing Pokemon. Yes, we are playing Pokemon. This is the year. Sorry, down. Like. Okay. Oh, it's a small zone. Man. Not likely it's going to give us Gengar in a 3-star zone. That's like, you get a lot less time, which is really annoying, but the only way really to do, like this one here, we'll guarantee get one of the Ghastly or Haunter to be shiny, but without it being Gengar, it kind of sucks because we can't evolve the other 2 without trading. So Pokemon ZA. I just said what game it was. Still Pokemon ZA. I just didn't write in the title because we might change games like last time partway through. Like, I might not stay on this all night. And like I said, that part of what I'm doing is sorting through some of my other stuff. Why can I hear... Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I should be able to. I also need to do a lot of battling to be fair as well. Like I'm so behind on the battling side. I got carried away with the shiny hunting stuff. But yeah, I forgot what else. I forgot even what I was saying now. But yeah, we've got options. So the bottom of the screen, we can either do some DS stuff and use webcam, or I'll use my second capture card. I'll set that up eventually, and we'll have two switches playing two different games, and we can just shine hunt lots of different things at the same time. So, oh wait, is this right? It's a medium zone, but it has Haunter. It might have Gengar, maybe. Kind of feel like it should. Maybe in a 4-star zone, so we'll try it. We'll try it for now. But yeah, I'm going through my old stuff, so I would like to do a more like not retro, like you know, nostalgic stream is what I would like to do at some point. But at the same time, it pains me, but I am selling some of my collection now. Like the way I'm trying to see it is some of the stuff I want to keep because it's stuff I can't really access without having, for example, my Pokeball Edition DS I don't want to get rid of because there's stuff on there that I wouldn't really be able to access any other way at the moment. Partly that's because of the way. Why is there no flying? Like there's nowhere to fly to here. Yes, we'll so I'm kind of keeping all of that because it's got like Pokemon Bank and transport and stuff on it too, so I can't really access that stuff if I get rid of it. Whereas Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Snap, as much as I have such good memories playing them on my Nintendo 64, I technically can play them on my Switch too. So as much as they could just shut that service down one day and that would then become, it wouldn't be accessible anymore. I think we're going to go to the next door now. Get that one. Right, we'll eventually get that. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to take a chance on it, I guess. So, I'm planning to get rid of some stuff. So like my Nintendo 64 and stuff like that. One of my DS's I'm selling as well. And I might... I think we've already got that. But yeah. There's some stuff. It's because we don't know what's going to happen with the 30th anniversary. We don't know what they're going to announce. That will have a massive effect on the market. Like, people will either keep or sell stuff because they'll either turn around and say, you can now play the original Pokemon games on your Switch because we're adding into the online service. They'll do that. If they don't do that, the value is going to go up because people are currently going back to the older games. If they don't bring them out on the Switch 2, people are just going to start, like, the prices will just shoot up for them because people still want to play. So it's a really tricky time to decide, like as a collector at the moment. I really had to say what's going on. Here we go, we finally did it. Hopefully we'll have Gengar. If we don't, we're gonna have to reset. But it's a 4-star zone, so Gengar should be here. Looks like we're gonna have to keep resetting, really. So yeah, February is gonna change a lot. What do you guys think is gonna be announced in February for the 30th anniversary? It's a big day. Like, I would be surprised if they don't. Oh, cool. So Gengar is here, but it's sadly a Haunter that we got. And we get destroyed straight away. So, that's not good. Anyway, we need to reset because we're trying to get them to be Alpha. Alpha level 2, so we could be resetting for a long time, but it looks like we can just literally spam the respawn, and I've just done the wrong thing. That's weird. It didn't save as going into the wormhole. Wait, what? It always saves when you go into the wormhole. Why would it randomly save here? That's weird. It never saved going into the wormhole. Saves us like a little bit of time, but I'm honestly when we get in, the problem is the spot us straight away. If they don't spot us straight away, we can literally spam reset and try and generate a shiny Alpha Vapor. Because they're the only poison type I think we're gonna get in there. So yeah, it's I'm selling my Nintendo 64 because I can't transfer Pokemon from that all the way to the game. So there's a cut-off point where they're great for playing and for nostalgia and just for playing for fun. Like, I've got really good memories of those games. So there is that aspect. But because I can play Nintendo 64 games now on the Switch, and you still can't transfer them, it's still fun. There's a cut-off. But my Pokemon Yellow on my DS, I can transfer all the way to the new games. So I don't want to get rid of the DS because it's got software on that one. But the Nintendo doesn't anymore. You are just subbed. Thank you for the sub. Welcome in. I'm currently rambling about what may or may not happen on for the 30th anniversary, and then we're going to go through some of my collection and decide what we're going to sell. Oh no, this is bad. It's swapped everything around, so now we have to go look for... So, even though I was looking for a ghost berry level 3, we didn't get one. But we got poison, which guarantees gives us either Haunter or Ghastly or Gengar as our shine, which is good because they're mainly the problem is. No. Oh wait. I think we got the shiny as an Alpha Haunter, but we need it to be Gengar. Yeah, so it is a shiny Alpha. But I can't transfer it with anyone. So that sucks. Right, we need to reset again because what we need to happen is we need them to be the Pokemon at the start, which we can refresh. We might just be out of range here. Oh wait. Why is it saved here now? Since the update, it's randomly picking spots to save, which is bad for us. That's really awkward. I have no idea what it's doing. It's saving in really random spots, man. Like, if I had 2 copies of the game, we'd be fine. We could just trade it. But we can't. That really sucks. Like, it'd be so easy just to catch that now. But if I go... Let's just count. So we have 1 alpha. If I transfer here and go back down, let's just see if am I still just going to cool. We're going to reset anyway, but if we have a different amount of alphas now, it is allowing us to refresh. So if we can press the button quick enough, we might get. Oh no, they literally just spot us straight away. It's such an awkward starting point. It's spawning us right in front of them. And then we have to waste all the time doing it. Yeah, that's really awkward. Who's chasing me? Yeah, we're just gonna lose all the time. Yeah, this is gonna get really silly. Like, there's still a chance we'll get a Gengar shiny, but I can't restart quick enough. That's the problem with. I don't think this is gonna work. It's just we spawn right next to these. There's always the chance there's more than one group of haunters and stuff, but I don't think so. I think so. It's not the greatest layout, okay? So they're down there. Go check around the back. There might be some more groups. There is another group, technically. So we're just not getting Gengar. Yeah, this it's not the greatest setup. So, has anyone else noticed the saves are being really weird now? They're almost random. Right, so we've got a backup save. I mean, we could just go for a different one, technically, but we'll give it another shot, I reckon. We'll go from this side instead. Weird. Why are the saves messed up? They updated today, didn't it? Because of the... No, I don't think it did. It's the online stuff that has, but not the actual game. I don't think there's been a patch today for the new season start. Unless it updated without me seeing it. I hope they haven't ballsed it up or something. The saving is off. Normally it's really precise. It's like as soon as you enter it saves, and then it doesn't save unless you do another like fast travel. But anyway, if anyone is interested in picking up some good collectible Pokemon games / console, let me know. So there is one more I think I'm going to sell, which is I don't think you guys can see it there. Let me just... If I do that, do you what? No, I'm gonna die. Come on, be nice to me. Just give me... If you can give me it straight away. Oh man, there's still... Same again. So it is actually giving me... It is giving me the Haunter Alpha. It's really awkward this, because I kind of like the camera to be a bit further down. But then you can't actually see any of the stuff above. Anyway, I'll just have to bring it down. But so up there I have more of like Pokemon collectible stuff. That shelf, it's just slightly too high. But you can't see it anyway. Oh, it's annoying. Wait. If this takes us out of range, I don't think it did though. No. That's even annoying. There isn't really a decent place to hunt here. We'll go to the other end. That's really annoying because I'd love to do it. I didn't add trade cables as an item to this game, which in my opinion is probably one of the worst decisions we did, because I know we're trying to up the like social aspect of the game to make people have to like, you know, make friends or whatever, but realistically you can't trust strangers on the internet that much. See, we are getting Alpha Gengars. Oh wait, is he shiny now? I think... Is he Alpha as well? Did it swap him out? I feel like he's shiny. Did it do it? Eh. The saving has... The save system seems to have changed. But to our advantage. That's a shiny Alpha Gengar, which wasn't there. It's a good job I'm streaming this, because, like, I need to figure out what the hell is going on. Right, so I'm assuming I need to save here, because that's definitely the shiny. What ball are we going to catch it in? Because Mega is white, but by default it looks basically the same. I don't know what we've got that really goes, but like we've got loads of sport balls now. See, how does this one... Oh, do you have to have a Pokemon out for that one to work properly? I imagine so. I mean, I'm not going to use that in Gengar anymore, but I've only got one luxury ball. I don't know. What is good to get? Like, that is color-wise pretty ideal, right? A special Pokeball that was used during bug catching contests in the Johto region. I didn't realize this was a bug ball. I used this for Rayquaza. Or Rayquaza. This is what I caught Rayquaza in, just because it's a rare ball. I didn't realize it was for bug Pokemon, because that's one of the that's we might do that as the next one. Bug Pokemon. There's loads of bug Pokemon. I ain't got shinies for you. Shall we just go? I feel like Premier Ball is good for when it's in its shiny form, because when it's in its mega form, because it's all white. Maybe we just go Premier. I did not realize that, because that's a green. There's like a green effect that comes out for Sport Ball. We could do it. I actually don't know. I feel maybe we'll go Premier Ball. Just because of when it goes turns into Mega. So this new system somehow let's it did it. It swapped it out, which is really good for us. I've just got to be really careful now. Like, I need Heatran to connect to the replay there. Without attaching the wrong ones. Oh man. It's a good job we got this so early on. We don't actually get a lot of time. Nearly there. What? No. We saved the game. This is stressful. There's so many of them. They're all alphas. Okay, we're good. We're good. Right. Right, Heatran can start. I just need to clear. There's a lot of them here. And all of alphas, they always attack the train. Mega Heatran is like they'll get these cutscenes. Painter running. Yeah, boy. There we go. Shalfa Gengar. Pretty, I mean, having speed would have been great, but I thought it was a ball cap. That's great. I'm really happy with that. Another one off the list, that's really good. Right, now I need to get all the balls and stuff. Just because I still need berries in order to make them. So get as many berries as we can. We might still do some actual... Like, we might still go around catching some stuff. Hit anything. What the hell? What took them out? Everything's dying? Like, in one hit? Oh. I don't have water. I don't have any water. I just realised there's sludge here. And it's still going. Let's see. We'll get the berries and stuff first, then we'll run around. Like, because there's still probably some stuff in here that I actually need. Like, I need them. I do need to catch them. So we'll do that. Don't think there was an alpha one. Right, the golden one should now spawn as well. Oh man, I can't wait to going online with once I've started getting out properly. Oh wait, you're they're just so aggressive towards the player. It's, yeah, like. Let's see if we get any more. Quick. Oh, God. I don't know where the golden is. Oh! Yeah, I really want to get the alpha. And they're alpha now too. So, I don't want to go too fast. I don't know where the gold follows them. Really feel like you should have done more damage then. Oh, Cat still got my Heatran. Right, I still need the gold ball, but let's just I need him to kill Heatran quick so I can get... What's he doing? Right, there we go. Still don't let me go ball. I don't like that you only get like 7 minutes. It just seems like such a small amount of time. Yeah, I'm not even gonna be able to find it to go ball. 7 minutes is a ridiculously short amount of time to do everything you want in a zone. Oh, go ball. Which now I can't reach. Is you kidding me? Yeah, like, I'm still not actually collecting all the Pokemon for Thunder and Leader. So, we got what we came for, at least. I can't really complain. I got what we came for really quick. I'll still get the Dexterity, I just didn't get the second alpha. But we got Shower for Gengar, that's another one off the list. Nice. So, what we've learnt today. There is a new, like, the save data is working differently. It has to be, because of what we've seen. I was able to load in, and it generate a new shine without me doing a reset. We just loaded in, and it's like that counted it as the first time entering. Interesting. That's really interesting. I wonder if we can use that for some damage. Maybe that is how it's been doing it before, and it was just always like a chance thing. I don't know. If I'm honest, but still, that's really cool. Okay, let's have. That is so cool. That is so cool. Like, I've wanted Gengar for a while. Let's just check. I don't think I've got enough to get into level 100 straight away. Nah, but not too far off. I mean, it don't matter, because you don't, when you're in the finger zones, you don't level up the same way anyway. It's fine. We're not far off. Hopefully we already got. Yeah, it would have been better if it was special attack and speed, but we've got bottle caps, which I need to use more of the bottle caps, to be honest, on my other like things. To be fair, no, I need a mint. Sorry for this one. We still need to. We're getting there though. We're pretty good now. Right, I don't think we have enough yet to make another donut, like a shiny one. I think we've pretty much used most of the berries, but we can go have a look quick. Whilst we're saving that, I'm just going to check something. So, this is what I've been considering selling. So these at the moment have kind of skyrocketed a little bit. I don't know if this is an anticipation of what's coming or if it is just a lot of people have gone back to the older games. So obviously this one is it's still got. So this is the edition that it came with. There is 2 Pokemon Y edition 3DSs. There's a lot of different edition 3DSs, a lot of different ones. The one I'm currently selling is the Luigi's Mansion version. Luigi's Mansion. They were just a pre-installed game, essentially. But I guess people still class them as like an edition. All it was it came with the game pre-installed, and they might have had a certain colour palette that they could have had. So like Luigi's Mansion was silver, or you could get a black version. I think there was a few different colours you could get. And then with things like the Pokemon Y, they had one which had a special print on the DS itself. Same with X. X and Y both had a special print, which showed the actual Pokemon itself. And then they had one which didn't have the print on, but the box had the print, if that makes sense. So, ooh, I think we have enough. Let's just see. As long as it's over like 400, yeah, technically we have enough. We might pick ones which just give us more time, because that seems to be the issue. I'm not getting enough time in the zones, so we might do this to give us more time, and we still get a decent level boost as well, so we might try this. We're going for what would be ideal is either, no, maybe not steel. I think we did steel. Did we do steel? Bug would be preferable now, because we've got a lot of our other ones already. Or dragon, because then we can go for mega. So we have shiny Garchomp and Dragonite, but we don't have the alpha version. So we're going for either dragon or bug right now. I think that's what would be good. Depending on the donut, will change the picture. So we get, well, that's awful. That one was pretty bad. So yeah, I think it is quite hard to predict right now. What you kind of, if you're wanting to go back to the old games, or if you've got them and you want to get rid of them. The way I'm working it out is what I can actively use now will determine what I'm going to be selling and keeping. So for example, like I said, Nintendo 64, there is a cut-off point where you can, like, the Game Boy cartridges are compatible with the Nintendo 64 Pokemon Stadium games. So they're compatible all with each other, but moving forward past that, there isn't. So if you want them just for nostalgia or just for playing the old games for fun, then great. But going from Gen 3 onwards, Gen 3 onwards is different because they're all compatible with new games. As long as you have a DS that has Poke Transporter. So you need you technically need the DS Lite, which has the ability to have a Game Boy Advance cartridge and one of the DS games. So like I think, ooh, fire, but no alpha power. We have already got Shiny Charizard, but not as an alpha. But I don't feel like I want to go for. Like, it'd be great to get Blaziken, but with no alpha power. Like, I really want shiny Blaziken. I would prefer Alpha though. So yeah, if Fire comes back up with like Alpha level 3, I can't say no. But yeah, I wish I could capture card the DS games, because there's some really, I love the DS games. I just don't really want to mess up my Switch. Like, I don't want to send it off to get it like altered and stuff. So for me, I'd probably just be using a webcam, which the quality isn't great or anything like that. But yeah, moving from Gen 3 onwards, all them are compatible with the new games. Even Pokemon Colosseum. Pokemon Colosseum is even compatible with the new game. You can transfer all the way up. And I can prove this. Like, I can show you my... I actually have my... on Pokemon Sword, I think it is, one of my party team Pokemon is from Pokemon Sapphire, like my original Pokemon Sapphire game. So you can transfer them all the way. I think that's one of the reasons the DS is still going up in price, because within the DS, if it's a DS Lite especially, but if you're not bothered about transferring from like the Gen 3 cartridges, if you're only bothered about I mean, technically you can transfer from Gen 1 all the way, but if you've got a DS with the Gen 1 games, you just skip a lot of complication. So if you get a DS with the right software, 3DSs are still popular though, just because they can play them in like games. So the DS Lite is compatible with the 3DS game, so you kind of have to have a 3DS to play. Yeah, they're going back. They're up in popularity, but it's understandable why people are going back to, or people who never played them are starting to play. So yeah, I think, like, looking this up, it says this last sold for 322. This month, this literally sold this month, and condition wise as well, mine's in really good condition. And like, I tested this the other day. I played it the other day just to test it. It's still got everything with it, so I might sell that one, because as much as I really want to keep at least one 3DS, the only reason for keeping the 3DS would be for the 3D feature, but I don't really use it. I don't really use that feature, and they feel good. I don't know if that sounds weird, but if you compare this to a new 2DS or a new 3DS, whatever, they feel different. This has more weight to it, in my opinion. Like, these feel really... I don't know. There's something about them. But going by just usage, what I would actually use, then my new 2DS, I would still use more, because it's got the software on it that and like, this sounds weird and it sounds incredibly lazy to a degree. When I was playing Arceus, in order to fill out some transfer forward to get into Arceus, ooh, a level 3 fighting and an alpha level 2. Which bug Pokemon also have fighting? I don't think any... Oh no, wait 1 second. I don't know. I mean, Steel would still be good, though, because Scizor. Like, Cypher is amazing, but then it's got two really good evolutions as well, so that's why I wanted Bug. Like, I kind of want to... Is Heracross? Heracross is fighting, right? I think there is only 2 bug fighting, or 3 bug fighting. Yeah, 3 bug fighting Pokemon. So we could go for Heracross. We could go for Heracross. But I do feel a little like, because we'd have to go into a bug zone, and then we'd only be able to hunt. So like in the last zone, we could only really hunt for Gengar. So it would limit us, which would be a shame. Because I'm not... It doesn't have to be an alpha. I kind of just want a good amount of the shiny bug Pokemon. As many alphas as I can. But... Although we could... Because I've got loads of shiny Machop and Machoke, but every time I try trading with someone online, they like send me something else back. So we could use this to get alpha shiny Machoke. Oh, sorry, Machamp. And who else? There's some. I'm just bringing up a list of the fighting Pokemon in ZA in general. And there's like Lucario and stuff as well. Even like Primate, when we can get Annihilate. Like, we might go with this one. Alpha level 2 still isn't ideal. But I really like Machamp, and I'm fed of people like taking a shiny Machamp, Machop and Machoke and then trading them. It's a tough call. I actually don't know. Like, do we just stick with it? Let's just have an idea. Oh, I did say Steel would be good actually before, because we still haven't got Metagross. Okay. We've got Steelix shiny, but not Alpha. Maybe we keep going. Yeah, maybe we don't do. Oh, wait. Wait a second. We could keep it. We could keep it. You know why? Blaziken. Hey, welcome in. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we make this the Blaziken hunt instead. Because I don't know how much longer I'll be on, but I think we can definitely do one more hunt. So maybe we maybe this becomes the Blaziken hunt now. I didn't even think, I don't know why I didn't think that, but if we keep this one, if we keep this donut, it means we can go for Blaziken. So I think we do that. And we might get lucky and get a Machamp one at the same time. But it seemed... Oh no, you can get Blaziken and Machamp in the same one, because I've done that before. Why are you going for Shiny Gengar? It's the worst Shiny? No, we've already got Gengar. Look. Oh, well, I'll have to show you. We've already got Gengar. We got the Alpha. There's like a whole new, like the save thing just, it seems to have changed and it benefited us. Barely took me any time to get it, and it's not the worst shiny because you got Mega Evolution in this game. When he Mega Evolves, he gets an entirely different coloured shiny. So like he's got like an all-white shiny when he Mega Evolves. Hence why we use Premier Evolve him. So we've already got Gengar. We're gonna go for Blaziken now. So we need to find a bench, and save it. So we need to find a. Ideally, we need to find a fighting zone with Blaziken in, rather than doing our normal trick where we would find a fire zone with Blaziken, because he becomes the guaranteed shiny. But because we also want Machamp, we've already got Machop and Machop, but we want one with Machamp. We can shiny him from both then. It should be pink. I don't know, like, I feel Garchomp and Gengar. So, Garchomp's normal shiny isn't good, but its Mega one is completely different. Same with Gengar. So yeah, I mean, pink I guess would work with Gengar, but do Mega. Well, I've already got the donut though. Like I've already made the donut for Blaziken. Like we're not going for fire because we didn't get alpha, but we got alpha level 2 with fighting. So we're going to use that to get Blaziken and hopefully Machamp as well. So, but yeah, the save thing seems to have broken. The whole save thing, you know, with the resetting and everything. I didn't need to do the backup reset. I just loaded back in, and I don't know why it saved me in like a slightly different spot, but it used me loading in as a reset. It hadn't saved, so when I went down to the Gengar, he had become alpha and was shiny rather than being on. It might have just been a distance thing. Maybe. I don't know, but maybe we just got lucky. No idea, but anyway, it worked in our favour. We barely had to do any resets. But now we need... So... we're gonna need... we're gonna need Gardevoir for this one. So we need a fighting zone. Like, we could, if we find a fighting zone, sorry, a fire zone with fighting, that would also be fine, but we're only gonna get a bonus for the fighting Pokemon. So, fire, no, fighting zone, it's medium. So we might get him in here with good luck. Do you shiny giveaway like a shiny hunting? What do you mean by shiny giveaway? I don't think. I don't think there is like wonder trading in this. I mean, this is what we were saying earlier. I've already got the shiny Machoke, and I traded with someone, and they would get theirs. But then they just sent some. But you never know who's on the other end. They can just quit and leave with the shiny one. Like, I'm happy just to give them away. But at the Muckies, and for Machamps before, and medium to large can have extras, so we might actually be Blaziken. We won't do flyers on. We'll try it for now. We'll try it. Let's do backup set. Yeah, we might do. We might do some. You have Genesect? Oh yeah, Genesect is in this game. So I've still got to do all my Battle Royale stuff in order to get the mythicals. Because I had a break for a while, and then when I came back, I did the DLC, and then I went shiny hunting and got distracted, and I never did the, like, Infinity Battle Royale thing. So that is something I need to do. I'll probably do that off stream though. Just it's going to be so much battling over and over. But I do need to do it so I can get the mythical. But at this rate, the update will come out where I can just transfer stuff over. But I want to catch the mythicals again. Yeah, you can get quite a lot. Wait, you can't get the Weather Trio in this game? Like Tornadus and stuff like that? You only need one of them, but they're not in the decks for this game. You mean like Landorus and Tornadus? Like that Weather Trio? I don't know what happened then, because I heard an alert come up. But I can't see it on the screen. I have no idea what showed up. Someone did something, so thank you for whoever did something. I think it might have just been a subscriber, but it hasn't appeared on the screen. Oh, the Holland. Sorry. Yeah, yeah, because they're like the main. Like you have to catch them to complete the DLC. So I thought you was on about like post game, but yeah. So I haven't got like Magina and stuff like that yet, because I need to complete a certain amount of the Battle Royale. But I need to. Yeah, I've got all the ones you have to like catch to complete it. I've just not got the extra ones. Do you know what I might transfer to this game? I know you can never get it back because of the way the system works. You can't transfer to other games, but I might do it. I don't know. So when I was in Kyoto, there was an event on where if you caught the Rayquaza from the event, so they had a shiny raid in Scarlet and Violet at the same time I was there, and they had an event on where if you caught it and went to a Pokemon Center, like a real one, they would give you this special sticker, like just for that event. It's just a shiny Rayquaza sticker, but it looks really cool, and it's from Nintendo, so like, you can't really get it anymore. I turned up after the raid, and nobody else had done it. So the staff actually said that, like, I put it on as a short somewhere, and the staff actually say, like, you're the first person to complete it. I was like, what, in in all of Kyoto, the Pokemon centers in Kyoto, not one person did the raid and got there before I did. Now, I was in a hurry because I played catch, so I did do it fairly quick. But I was very surprised, like, when they said it. Hold it? Oh, you mean like a sticker? I don't know if I did save at the Pokemon Center. But I did a backup save just like before I found this zone. So like I can load up my backup save. We just got to find out who's the shine first. And they might not even have Blaziken here, so we'll reset it the door. Yeah, I saved at the Pokemon Center before I came here. Right, so we do have Machamp, which is good. I just don't think we've got Blaziken. So we will reset if we don't have Blaziken. Large zones have a better chance to get Blaziken by if you get the Machamp and Chokeland, you can get Blaziken. I just don't feel like we have this time, and there's no spawns there. So weird. That's really strange. There's hardly any spawns in this one. Weird. Let's see what's what. I really don't feel like we. I don't feel like we. This is really strange. There should be more spawns. This side should have spawns as well. I think we're definitely going to reset this. Okay, we do have Pokemon spawn. Ah, so that's the Alpha Shiny. So we did get an Alpha Shiny, but it's sadly the wrong one, and we don't have it. So we are going to have to fail it. Sorry if there's any fans. It's the big old panda. Oh wait! Oh wait! Is there two shinies? I think there's two shinies. Because I don't think I'm close enough to get the shiny noise for let's just check. I need to get back over onto this side though. I need to get back on the roof again. So we've got time. We're probably going to reset anyway. I'm definitely curious if there were two shinies then. So this one doesn't have the Blaziken line. We're not going to steal. Oh, right. Let's keep it. I think I know who might be the other shiny. Yeah. I think. Is that a shiny? I don't know. Let's go check it out. I heard two noises then, but it seemed like it's the same noise for one. But we've already got that shiny. So. Okay, we are gonna reset because. No, I mean I haven't got an alpha of the Pancham, but I do have normal shiny. So I've still got a shiny version of both of them. I just don't have the alpha. Here we go. Right, let's just check if the zone. Yeah, so that's the zone. So we don't want that zone because it doesn't have Blaziken. So I think we need a large zone, which is fire. I think that's what we need. give me 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna get some pictures of. Because I'm gonna put it on. Oh wait, what's that? Let's So yeah, if anyone is wanting to get into the older games. Oh wait, I'm going. Wait, your Team Aqua playthrough of ZA? What do you mean your Team Aqua play? Do you mean? You mean like me? Oh, of course. It died because I didn't charge it. I didn't charge it. That's fine. But no, it's kind of gonna suck saying bye to a lot of this stuff. Ah, so you're going through all the water types. I mean, if you're going for water types against Canary, wouldn't you just use Swampert? Using Swampert against Canary, I think you'd be fine. Right, I just need to work this on charge. Okay, so yeah, it is going to feel a bit weird saying bye to this kind of stuff. Your early game? But you said you've got Rayquaza, Groudon, and Kyogre. How can... But you have to have completed the game to get Kyogre and Groudon. I'm not sure I understand. Because I don't... You can't do that, can you? I don't think you can start the DLC unless you've got different account. Oh, so you're doing a different playthrough. Ah, okay. So you're playing through it twice. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's gonna, like, when the Pokemon Home update comes through, that'll be pretty cool because I can finally transfer Pokemon. Like, so I'd be able to transfer Pokemon from the game I'm currently on to this one, and vice versa. Like, I can, without even trading, I can just send my own Pokemon to and from different accounts. So as soon as the update comes through, that'll be pretty cool. Don't know, like, I think it's coming next month because Pokemon Day is coming next month. So I imagine February 27th is when they're going to do it. That seems to be when they'll do it. Yeah, it's really going to help having the job, like, because unless you own 2 copies of the game and you have 2 Switches and you trade that way, but if you have 2 Switches and 1 copy of the game, and Pokemon Home. You don't need to trade. You can just dump it in Pokemon Home from the same account. So, I mean, it still requires having 2 Switches, but if you have a Switch 2 and a Switch 1, which a lot of people obviously will have that now because they upgraded. I don't think everyone will have sold the Switch 1. Still got to do the side quest. There's so much stuff I haven't done because I'm too busy chatting. But yeah, it'll feel strange getting rid of a lot of stuff, but I kind of feel, as long as I keep 1DS, so I can play better games, still transfer things up. There's some stuff I'm gonna sell because the Nintendo Switch 2 can do a lot of different stuff. I mean, I won't be able to right now just because I have to go to bed soon. I'm only up this late because I have to pay my taxes today because the government set today's the deadline. So like I have to stay up and do all that, which means I've already been streaming for like, I don't even know how long. How long have I been on? An hour, something like that. I mean, I'll probably do like a trade day. I'll probably set aside like a day for doing stuff like that. I think it's a good idea for people who, especially if you've got shinies and you want to get like the evolved form. I think that's something we'll do. We'll just set up a day for trading across different accounts, different games. Because like even Legends Arceus, you can get the trade cable, but it's like a rare item. Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee, it's sometimes the easiest to trade with something on that game. So I think we'll do a trade day one day, like a dedicated one. Because even once Pokemon Home comes out, trade evolutions don't work that way. Oh, that's what we should have done. We should have got Fire. I ain't got Ceruledge in this game yet. I've got a shiny one in Scarlet Violet. So I could just wait and transfer it when Pokemon Home update comes out again. But it won't be an alpha. Oh, we could have gone with Fire. We won't go with this one because there's way less chance of getting Blaziken. It's really annoying me now. I just want a good fight. So what do you guys think is going to happen on Pokemon Day? I know there's a lot of predictions, and I haven't watched the prediction videos yet because a lot of it is guesswork. A lot of it is literally just people guessing. I wouldn't mind Slowking, but this won't work because I'd only be getting... Oh, it's a large zone. We might do this one. We might go for that one because it's a large zone. There's a chance to get Blaziken with it being a large zone. Okay, we'll try this one. Okay. Let's try. Yeah, people have lots of predictions. There isn't a lot of credible evidence for what people have predicted, and I've not watched half of them. But I do think there is a good chance that they will add some kind of game. I don't think it's going to be a compatible edition. For example, with the 3DS, when you got Pokemon Yellow and the Blue and the Red, and you got the games, they were able to actually transfer to Pokemon Home and Pokemon Bank. So like you could actually transfer from Gen 1 all the way up to the new game. But I don't think they're going to do that. I think they will add something Like, so they've already said they're going to add Pokemon Colosseum. But again, I don't think they're going to add it where it can transfer, because it used to be able to transfer to the Game Boy games. And the Game Boy games then transferred to the mainline games, like all the way up to now. 3 things on Legends, a new code on Zap, and McDonald's toys. So you don't think they're going to add anything to, like, like the online mode? You know, like you've got your Nintendo 64, Game Boy Advance, like with your online stuff. Because I've already said they're adding Colosseum. See, I did get, it wasn't an alpha, I got one shiny Mudkip, I think, but it wasn't alpha. I went, oh wait, how the hell did I get it? Oh, I went to a multi-zone. And my multi-zone was like round and fairy and water or something like that. That's how I got mine. But I had level 3 shiny power for all types. I think that's how I got it. I'm pretty sure that's how I got mine. I actually got an alpha and then I had to fail it because I didn't get the guard blast that I wanted. I mean, the best trick to do it, if you get a berry, which is level 3 ground, then you would find a water zone that has the Mudkip line, because it will guarantee give you the Mudkip line as your shiny if you get a level 3 berry. And the other way around, if you get a level 3 water, go to a ground zone which has the Mudkip line, and you guarantee get the Mudkip line as your shiny, because it goes by the other type. So that's how I usually do it. I'm not doing it this time because I'm hunting multiple things. But usually, like here, I'm not going to get Slowking as a shiny. I mean, because he's not a fighting type. But I'm looking for multiple fight types. Huh. Literally spawned into it. That is crazy. Oh man, it's not an alpha though. You use the polyberries. I mean, it's always worth going out and hunting for more berries. Okay, so we've found a shiny. We know what shiny. Sadly, it wasn't an alpha. I don't think we've got the Blaziken line in here. We still need to go on a proper shiny bug hunt as well. So we've still got Steel and Buggy to do. There is a chance we've got 2 shinies. So I just need to see. Why is Eevee in here? There won't even be a Vaporeon either. Like it wasn't any of the types. Okay, let's go to the top. It's not looking like we've got Blaziken in here. Right, so we do have the champions there, but we don't have Blaziken. So it's a large zone though, so there should be more than just the like Machamp line, Slowpoke, Heracross. There should be. There should be more than these. Yeah. I kind of feel like there should be more types in Live Zone. You got a battle zone for your special scan. Oh, I haven't even checked what mine is. I haven't checked my special scan. Oh wait, you can catch. I think Meloetta. I think you can catch some. If I'd have got the Alpha shiny Heracross, I'd have been tempted to stay here and keep it, but I still would have only been able to shine them for the champ. Still would have been able to get the Blaziken. Now I think we'll reset. There's no Blaziken in this Alpha Heracross would have been tempting, shiny. And if we got a shiny like Machoke or something too. Sorry, Machamp. So it's not a terrible zone. Alright, we're going to try what we did earlier, because what I did earlier, I loaded in normal, I didn't use the backup save, and it randomly generated me a different shiny. How do I... Oh, to get... See, this time it has given me the same shiny, so it might have been a distance thing the last time. Lucario Z, you have to have completed the Infinite Royale. Is it 15 times you have to complete it? And on top of that, complete... There's loads of things to do. You've got to have completed the post-game for the DLC. And I think you have to have caught a certain amount of the mythicals. There's quite a lot of rules to get Lucario Z. It's like one of the last things I think I get. I haven't got it myself yet. Like I said, I need to catch up with the battle side of it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we need a steel, berry, and bug. They're after base. Fire at some point we will do as well. I really want Ceruledge, Alpha Shiny. Still loads on my list that we've got to do. So yeah, fire. There we go. This zone could have Blaziken because it's showing Machoke and Machamp, which means... Oh no, it's a small zone. It's a small zone. It might not. We're going to struggle here, I imagine. We'll try it. I'm not going to get my hopes up though. I'm not going to get my hopes up. I do feel like it's not going to have Blaziken. We might end up getting, because it's a small zone, we can just reset really quick. We might end up getting like an Alpha Machamp and hopefully like a Heracross or something. That might be tempting to do and just keep, and then we'll do fire a different time. Special scan? I mean, we could check the special scan, but oh wait. That's not a bad call. You can get fire starters, and it would guarantee give us the Blaze. Okay, we'll check this zone. If we're not happy with it, we'll do the special scan. Or we'll check the special scan now and just compare and see what we get. I ain't even done the special scan yet. This is literally the first one that I've checked in. I can't be up too much longer, but it's already quite late, but I can at least check this. I need to wait for that to charge a little bit as well, so I can, you know. Can we soft reset the special scan? Or is it like a set thing? I think you can. Could be a sword adjustment. See, I like the sword adjustment, cool. But they're not like a priority for me. I don't know why, I don't know what it is. They're cool, there's a lot of others are good. Right. Tell me what you get. I think we can soft reset these anyway. I'm not sure. Okay. Our special scan is grass. I can reset that though, right? Like if I load in. Your first scan was for Gimme Ghoul. Why do I feel like he's gonna keep giving me grass? I might have to do the backup save. So, is this how you catch Meloetta? Do you get Meloetta by doing the special scan? If it's grass one more time, I'm gonna have to do the backup save because I'm not. Yeah. Okay. Right. We'll do backup save. Because the backup save will still give me the fighting zone I want to try. Right, I'm curious now. Do you let me soft reset, or is this like a... Actually, I don't know how it would be. I don't know how it would guarantee giving you grass every time as your first one. Sure. Oh, surely that's not helpful. Soft resets must work. I wish you could change your phone case in this game. Like, Scarlet and Violet can change it, and in this game, you can. I kind of thought that was going to be going forward, just like an option to keep what you do. I need to get that in this. I've not even come across it yet. I've got its Megastone, but I just haven't got Pokemon. Right, if you give me grass one more time, it would be. I'm not gonna be happy. So it's... How does that work out though? If I've soft reset it, how does it keep giving me grass if I load from the backup save? Yeah, I don't know how. I kind of thought they would have let us change the phone case, especially when the DLC came out. I figured they were going to have like new customization. Okay, so that kind of sucks. We can only get grass. As and I found out as well that they actually had mounting in this game. Mounting, like on the Go-Go, was actually implemented. It's just not been added. Like, it's something they were working on, but didn't make it to the game. I kind of felt like that's something they would have done. So I can't re-roll it because it's my first one, but then every time after that I can re-roll. It's really weird. I don't even know how it's. Because surely for every person, it can't be grass for every person on the first go. Unless it is maybe for everyone. Right, we're gonna go with this one. It's not Blaziken, so it looks like we're gonna have to do fire for a different one. But we'll try it. Hopefully we'll get some good alphas. If we get some good alphas. Can't really wait. But yeah, I do think they're gonna add the Pokemon deck, because I don't think they're gonna add a DS category for online. That's why DS is still really popular. So we get a shiny Lucario straight off the bat. So it looks like it's just going to be resetting. It looks like that's all we're doing. We are just going to be resetting in the zone. And from here we'll be able to see what shinies we get. So I guess this is a more chill shiny hunt. It's not as stressful. It could get stressful though if we just don't get any of the shinies. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't quite know why certain stuff just won't have it. The game is great. I really like it. There's just some small things. I say small, like I know adding that kind of stuff to a game isn't just straightforward. But it's the fact that they already were working on the implementation of now anyway. But roller skates? I definitely think they could have added roller skates and just been like, yeah, this'll let you get around it. But no, I don't think they're going to add. I don't think they're going to add DS games in a category to Pokemon Online with the membership. I don't think they'll do that. That's why the 3DSs are still high, because I think everyone's worked out. But there's rumours that they're going to add a second spoon as a accessory for the Switch 2. But I don't think this has been confirmed. So if they don't add that as an accessory, they're not going to add DS games to the account. And even if they do, I don't. As much as it would be awesome, but I don't think they're going to add the ability to transfer Pokemon. So if they had a Game Boy Pokemon category, I don't think they're going to make it like the virtual console ones where you could transfer the Pokemon home. It would be really cool if they did. But I just don't. I don't know if they're going to do that. Like the most ideal outcome, I guess. And I say this ideal as in I know the price of some of the stuff I've been collecting, it will go down, but it will mean more people can do it, and it will be easier. It will mean doing it all in one console. The most ideal thing they could do for everybody, I guess, except maybe collectors or people who are wanting to keep all the stuff they sell. The most ideal would be they release Pokemon Sapphire Ruby and Emerald and Fire Red and Leaf Green into the online, because they've already got the system to emulate Game Boy game, right? So if they do that, people can access Gen 3 and even the 1 game. Because Fire Red and Leaf Green are the Gen 1 and 2, right? Like they was the but they were like, I guess it's Gen 1 and 2, isn't it? Fire Red and Green. Anyway, if they did that, you've got the Game Boy Advance games. Then in Game Boy, they could add the original Pokemon books, yellow, blue, and obviously green, Japanese. So they could do that. They could just add all of the Game Boy games and somehow add them like they did with the Virtual Console and allow you to transfer Pokemon you caught into Pokemon Home directly from it. That would be awesome. Even though we can technically kind of do that, it would be a lot easier for people, and people who don't have the old console would be able to do it. So you could do that, right? We need a better Kanto remix. Wait, you didn't like Let's Go Pikachu? I was shiny hunting last week on them. I really enjoyed them here. That's why I'm not too upset if they don't bring this stuff. There's some stuff I want them to, but and there's some stuff I think they might, but because I thought they were really good, I wouldn't be upset like they. Just for nostalgia side of it, I think it'd be cool if they did. Okay, I guess a better question would be, why don't you like them? I'm always curious to why people don't like the phone games. Or like, specifically. So that's one thing they could do for Pokemon Go. They could bring them to the Virtual Console. It's unfair? Do you mean like they're too difficult, or do you mean they're too easy? Like it's unfair because they're too easy? I mean, if you're saying it's because they're too easy, I agree. They have added options to make it really easy. But at the same time, if you don't use them options, see, I don't think playing as the second player increases your shiny odds. I think what happens is it's easier to get a chain because you can combine the both balls, and because you can still only use one max lure at a time, so it's quicker to get your catch combo. See, I never played Brilliant Pearl. Sorry, Shining Pearl, Brilliant Diamond. I didn't play them. I've still got Platinum, like, as the game, so I can still play them. I didn't play them, but I really liked Let's Go Pikachu. Partly because nostalgia, but the fact that I actually really enjoyed them as well. I thought they were cool. I loved being able to just walk around with Pokemon and like have mounts. Like I thought they looked really aesthetically pleasing as well. I just really enjoyed them. They can be really easy, but if you don't use the second controller, then you're fine. And if you don't use your like Pikachu, because they do have increased like stats, you can just, if you speedrun the game and you don't use your Pikachu and you don't use the second controller, and you just play it like normal, then it's fine. I mean, I think Pokemon games in general are getting easier. I thought Scarlet and Violet switched it up a little bit because of their new mechanics and stuff. So that was interesting, but in general, I think they're getting easier. Yeah, like, in terms of remake, I genuinely think Alpha Sapphire or Omega Ruby are some of my favourites. I really, because I love Gen 3, but the remakes were really good. I love the remakes. And I think that's one of the main reasons that I still will have a DS, is because I can play the Gen 3 remake. Eventually, like, the Pokemon Day, I know I said that's what I think they'll do. I think, so they'll add Pokemon Colosseum, maybe Colosseum 2, and then they might add, because they've already got Pokemon Stadium and Snap and stuff on the Nintendo 64 channel. The question is, are they going to allow you to transfer Pokemon from games like that? Like, when they're Colosseum, is it going to allow you to transfer Pokemon from that to Pokemon Home? These are the main questions, because if they don't allow that, you're in the exact same position, really. Because yes, it's easy to play them, but in terms of them being compatible with your, like, collection, you still would have to use the original Pokemon Colosseum to transfer them. Yeah, like, Scout and Violet, I think the difficulty actually went back up a little bit. So Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee wasn't difficult, and it had the options to make it really easy. But if you didn't play with them options, then you were still not really in for a difficult time, but it was just enjoyable. The shiny hunting is interesting as well. I've started shiny hunting now, but for a while I didn't catch a shiny. If I get a shiny Machoke, what will I do? It depends if it's an alpha or not. If it's an alpha, then I'll keep it, but I'm gonna reset. Like, if I don't get, because I was mainly wanting Blaziken. I'm only really gonna keep this if I get an alpha Heracross and Machamp. If it's an alpha Machoke, I'll keep it. But like I said, every time I've traded with someone with a shiny Machoke, they've just kept the Machoke as a shiny Machamp. So that's usually what happens. I mean, eventually I'll probably buy a second card. I'll buy a cartridge. I've got a digital version. I'll probably trade it myself eventually. But now, yeah. I don't think we've got any extra shinies. We've still got just the one shiny, I think. We'll have a quick look around, but I really feel I've got one shiny. I mean, it's a small zone. But yeah, I think eventually, I don't know if the rumors are even true for a second screen. I really don't know if they're going to bother making it accessible. Yeah, but if I give it an Everstone, they'll still have the shiny Machoke, which they can still keep, because, like, they're still getting a shiny, which they might be able to get a Machamp out. That's what I mean, like, I was offering a shiny, and then they just offered me something else instead, like they did. Yeah. It's fine, like, eventually I'll get it. But with Everstones, it won't evolve, because when they send it back, it wouldn't evolve for me either. So like I just so we do have a shiny mature, which is just a PM, but it's not an alpha. I kind of thought this zone was gonna maybe do okay, but yeah, I don't. We'll see. I'll probably make this my last one tonight though, because it is really late. I mean, it's not an alpha anyway, so like I'm not bothered. Cause I've already got I've still got my Machop. So like if I'm gonna make a shiny with Dex, I'm fine. I've got the shiny Machop still. But yeah, unless it's an alpha, like I'd be resetting. I appreciate it though. I just I'd really like to get shiny Heracross if I'm gonna do it, so because yeah, I wouldn't mind a shiny alpha bug. Well, there's so much to shiny hunt in this game. But eventually, I mean, they can do it, right? It's Nintendo. They've got like infinite funding, and they made Pokemon, so we know they can do it. Eventually, it would be awesome if they have on just all on one console the ability to play through like all the generations, trade between generations, as in normally trade up. You can't really trade back, but being able to trade on the same system. So like if you've got one account, you can just trade Pokemon between the different games. It's ideal, but the likelihood of them bringing DS games forward for a business model, it would be really good, because for them, they're not profiting on people buying DSs. They don't sell DSs, so they're not gaining anything by not releasing DS games on Switch. They just aren't gaining anything. The shiny does have a chance to roll out. I think in this game they don't though, because they lock. So when you get a shiny, it saves the data of that Pokemon. So like whether it's an alpha or not, its gender, even its moves, like it makes a save for that specific Pokemon. It's like another one can become alpha and be shiny, but any existing shinies are like locked to whatever they were. It only changed earlier because when we respawned, we were too far away. So when we walked over, it regenerated the shine. I mean, even that, if the Lucario had been an alpha, it would have been tempting. But even that wasn't alpha, so it's not been the best roll. We can always re-roll it anyway. I can re-roll this same zone and try and get back the shiny Heracross or get the Lucario to be alpha. Probably possible. So yeah, I'm kind of excited for the February 27th because they have to announce the next Pokemon game, not Pokecopia, whatever it's called. I can't remember. Not they'll show more information about that game, but they have to announce either the next mainline game, I assume, or give some information on another Pokemon. Yeah, like they I think that's what they have to do. Pretty much. So that's one thing we can expect. I just think yeah. I'm just really not sure about this accessory if they're gonna add an streaming for the Switch. I mean, I don't quite know how... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's two seaports. There's two seaports on the Switch 2. There's one at the top. They technically could. They technically could add a second screen with an attachment on the top with a seaport. Because they've already got the seaport there. It would be interesting, because that would be cool if they said, you know what? For your yearly subscription, you also get access to the DS line of games. They would make so much money if they did that. It would be a very smart move. Gen 10, DS and DSi. Like, yeah, if they just said all the DS series, DS Lite, DSi, 3DS, 2D, all the DS games, they would make a lot of money. Because like I said, right, people are selling the 3DS for a good amount of money. Nintendo don't make anything like that. So it only makes sense from their point of view to actually do what they've done and been like, yeah, we're gonna have GameCube games, Nintendo 64 games, like you can have them, and DS games. Loads of people would get that subscription. Being completely honest, apart from PC, the Switch is the only console I play. And it's quickly lining up to get to the point where there's a few games I'll play on PC still. But most of the time will probably be the Switch, because you can even play like Resident Evil games on it. You still play Black 2. Black 2 and White 2 are the only games that I don't have. I never played them two. At some point I'm gonna have to find a copy somewhere. But they are the ones which I never got, and then they were really expensive, like when I was like ready to play them kind of thing. So at some point I will try and get them. I thought I saw two shiny. So eventually I'll have to get them. In fact, if I sell this, I could get them. But they're pretty much the only ones that I don't have. Like, I've kept at least one game from each generation, and that's the only ones that I don't. So yeah, I do actually need to. But yeah, I think their subscriptions would just shoot massively if they did that. I think that I mean I don't even know how many subscriptions they have now, but I think there'd be Xbox because of that. I don't even play my Xbox anymore. Number one, it stopped working. I can't log in and it just keeps saying error. And it doesn't give me any solution. It just doesn't work. I don't see the point too much. Like, my PC is more powerful than my Xbox. I don't play PlayStation, and I don't really have any intention to get a PlayStation. Oh, there is a shiny Heracross, but it's not an alpha. So we have 3 shinies. None of them are an alpha. This zone, this phase is not our friend. And we don't have one left even. So, if we did get an alpha now, we probably would have time to go around and catch all of them. Welcome in. It's gonna suck having to fail 3 shinies, but none of them are alpha. Even if we'd have just got the shiny Heracross alpha, I'd have been happy, but That kind of stuff. So yeah, I think I'll sell this 3DS and I'll try and get a copy of Black and White too, because like the way I see it, I have 2 copies of White, one of them is built into this 3DS, so I can sell the 3DS with that copy built in, and I still have my physical copy in it. So I can keep them and I can still play Black and White. But I don't have any copies of Black and White 2. So I think we'll have to reset this one, but I'll probably do that tomorrow. That sucks. That really sucks. We're still, I mean, it's fine. We got one of the aims tonight. Like, we managed to get the shiny Alpha Gengar, so can't really complain. Like, got that really quick. What's this one now? That's a shame. It's fine, because when we reset, we might end up spawning in to an Alpha shiny. Like, there's always that chance. It's not a huge chance. I think it's 21% or something. 21% chance or something on Alpha level 2. That sucks. So yeah, in terms of the predictions and as wishful thinking, when it comes to Pokemon Day, I ain't even gone into the Pokemon card side of things, because that always gets silly, because people start buying previous anniversaries as well when that happens. Oh, nice. Have you just caught that one now? Like, for example, this one here, like, if people start buying the old ones, it's fine, because I still have, so the sealed 20th anniversary. But I don't think I have any 25th. People, like, the prices just shoot up from, and sometimes it gets quite silly. These I just happened to get when I was in, like, store. I think it was Game in the UK that you could get these. But they have to bring this out. They have to, because they've told us they're going to bring it out. Now, if you've already got it, it doesn't matter too much. But like I said, if they add the feature to transfer from Pokemon Colosseum into Pokemon Home from the Nintendo Switch, that would be awesome. Because in order for me to transfer from here, I have to plug my GameCube into my Game Boy, and then the Game Boy cartridge, I have to transfer Pokemon from here to Sapphire. And then Sapphire has to plug into a different DS with Black and White. Transfer to that game. And then from that, they go into Poke. So you've got like Poke Transport or whatever. And then Pokemon Bank. And then from Bank, transfer to Pokemon Home. But if they just add the feature to transfer directly from Pokemon Colosseum to Pokemon Home, yeah, it's great to have the actual physical ones and stuff still, but it would make things so much easier. You've had it for 2 months. Oh, okay. So yeah, I hope if they're going to do it, they make it like the Virtual Console, where we could transfer Pokemon to it. Otherwise, it's great. It's great. Just it's like, oh, 2 shiny Lucario, but none of them are Alpha. I think we're gonna have to reset this one. It's not being his friend. None of them are Alphas. But yeah, it's still be fun. It's like Pokemon Stadium. I can play it for fun, for nostalgia, just to have a laugh. And Pokemon Snap, like they're just games to play, which is fine. But I just think if they're gonna start adding things like Pokemon Coliseum, and if they do add any of the Game Boy games, surely they're gonna have to make it like Virtual Console. It just makes sense. If they don't this year, for Pokemon 30th anniversary, I don't think they ever will. They might 10 years in the future, maybe. Like they're more than capable of doing it now. If they don't do it now, I don't think they're gonna return. I think they will just leave it where people have to play the old cartridges and the Virtual Console versions if you want to go back to the old ones. I don't know why they do that. Like I said, they'd make so much money if they actually just did it because people are asking for it. Okay, oh, okay guys, right. It's really late here. I shouldn't have stayed at this long, but I had to do my taxes and stuff anyway. So, I'm gonna go. I don't know when I'll stream next. I'll probably stream over the weekend. But I'm gonna go to bed now because it's very late here. I need to get these listings on, ideally before I go to bed. So, thank you everybody who was coming and chilled out and not said anything weird. Made some really weird people at the beginning, but it's been pretty chill. So, thank you all. I am gonna go. Very tired. And we'll sort out like a trade day one day, I think, just for like across a few of the Switch games. And we've got Dynamax Adventures as well. We'll do different things. Anyway, guys, take care, and as always, I'll see you in the next stream. Bye. That's really awkward.